Um, Hello. Um, I saw your video, and this is a question that often comes to mind for me as well. And of course, I barely, touched on this topic in one of my videos. And see, there is this thing about some women who believe that when you have a man's baby, that he will just automatically kind of he'll be around more often. And women believe they can change the way a man lives if they have a baby. They feel like men automatically become more compassionate and more loving and caring and want to be around. And there are those men that are like that, and women get it twisted because they believe that all men are like that. But what they don't understand are the Pookies and the Tyrones and that they're gonna be them no matter what. And all you're doing is raising another thug if you keep chasing a thug that doesn't want anything to do with you or your baby. And you're gonna raise your baby around that. And your baby's gonna see what a real man is or what a real man does, which couldn't be further from the truth. So there are those women, and then there are those women, the welfare baby women, who see babies as like cash cows. You would cringe if you knew how many women actually did that type of shit. There are women, like right now I'm in New York, not for long though. I'm going to Illinois soon. There are women who will have a baby by a man who she believes may stick around because of the baby, and once he leaves, she doesn't give a fuck really, because not only can she get like half of his shit or get some kind of like a child support, but she can also get money from the state. She can get WIC. Welfare goes up. If she needs a bigger place, then the government will assist her in getting a bigger place for very, very cheap. And these women see these things as like opportunities. Like, I don't know what kind of opportunity, but they were raised into this kind of environment already, because you would never see woman from the suburbs living in a 2-story house with 4 bedrooms. You would never see that woman try to go out, find a thug and have a baby with him so that she could get welfare and Section 8 and WIC. And you would never see it, because these women who are attracted to the thugs, they already know what the deal is. So they're like, okay, so if you're not going to play my game, I'm going to force you to play, a harder game, a game that you cannot win. Again, it also has a lot to do with the media, because of course with the rappers and the entertainers that we see on television, or the characters that these black men portray in movies that you see on, say, BET or whatever, it glorifies this man. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at Tyler Perry, the watered down version of this man and woman is like Tasha. No, wait, I forgot the names. If you watch Why Did I Get Married, and you see the brother that had the baby by another woman, and he would go over there, and he had to go visit the kids basically because he loved his kids. He wanted to go see him, but he ended up cheating with the baby's mama, and his wife found out, and it's all over him, like, Marcus is his name, and I forgot the woman's name. Marcus, you ain't shit, and this and that and the other thing. But she loves him, so she's gonna do whatever it takes to keep him, even if she has to go and shoot her baby, like curse out his baby mama and all this shit. And I mean, yes, this brother does go see his kids, and the women, they, just like the woman that played the baby mama, she thrived off that attention that she got from those kids. She thrived off the fact that he had to come over, and of course she used that opportunity to make advances with him, and of course it worked temporarily because it got him in bed. But these women don't understand that that's all it's gonna get you. Your pussy isn't like magic pussy. It's not gonna like make him come to you and just stay with you forever and ever and take care of you and your hood rat children. It doesn't work like that. And if you have a girl child, she's gonna think it works like that. you know. And if you have a male son, he's gonna think that women should be throwing themselves at you, and you're just supposed to, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Um, it is a big issue in the black community when you have these women having the babies. And another thing, me and my friend were talking about this today. She was thinking, why, how is it that men could just leave their children behind, like, and then as they get older, they say shit like, these youngsters today have no respect, or these youngsters today are out of control. It's men like you who leave your youngster behind. Those are the youngsters that grow up with no male figures, grow up robbing motherfuckers or treating bitches any kind of fucking way because they think, that's what it is. And if I can get away with it, then, why not? And they don't know anything else, and they need that man to teach them that that's not right. This is how you respect a woman. This is how you care for a woman. This is the worth of a woman. Without that man, you don't know the worth. All you know is what she tells you, and then that can't even get, children. And I've known this because I've talked to some smart ass kids, like some kids who speak kind of condescendingly when they talk about adults who give them advice and don't take heed to their own advice. Children have that third eye that sees that shit. They might not 100% know how to connect the dots, but they know what's going on, and their perception, they see it, and it kind of I mean, the way it translates out into their adulthood, kind of, there's a big, this whole thing plays a big role in that. Same thing with women, when women put these men before the kids, and I've witnessed this, in my own life. Women who put their kids after men, put their men before the kids, that very much has a negative impact on how children come out. When women will go out of their way for a man, do everything for a man, and when this man comes in, probably could care less about the child, probably fucking says shit behind the mother's back to the child, like, yeah, who's your daddy now, and shit like that. Or a lot of times, like, I have a friend, well, a lot of times when shit like molestation occurs, women who put men before their kids attract a certain kind of man, that is no good for that family environment, no good at all. You create not only psychological issues with your child, but also social issues. Kids don't know how to interact with others, and kids who don't know how to, have successful relationships, and shit like that spills over into your professional life. So of course, if something's fucked up at home, your professional life's gonna be fucked up, and that fucks the kid over, like 360-degree all around fucked up person. And then this man becomes the Poogie Tyrone no good brother that can't do shit, can't get off his ass because he made bad decisions in his childhood, went to jail, and now nobody wants to hire him because he has a record. Or this woman who doesn't know how to keep a man and has babies by Pookie and Tyrone, and the shit's crazy. And then they get this kind of view in their head about how life is. They feel like, oh, girl, that's life. This nigga, I got 3 babies by 4 different niggas. That's life, honey. That's not life. That's not life. But you try telling them that.